Hey, what's good, family? It's Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out in my backyard. I'm getting my char griller Acorn started up, ready for some ribs. What we're going to do today is actually a copycat. This is inspired by Chef AB over at AB's Smokin Grillin. He did a copycat of a McRib sandwich. So basically, I'm going to be doing a copycat of the copycat. I'm going to put my own spin on it. We're going to put our ribs on the grill so we can get a little bit of a smoke flavor, and I'm just going to show you how I make the ultimate McRib sandwich. So stick around, let's get in the house and get these ribs prepped. See you in a minute. All right, family, we're back in the house. What I've got here, I've got 2 small racks of St. Louis cut ribs. Like I said, this inspiration is from AB over at Cooking and Grilling with AB. When he did his, he used baby backs. I like St. Louis cut. I keep them on hand. And when we cook in our trailer, that's all we use are our spare ribs, and most of the time St. Louis cuts. Like I said, this is a real small pair of racks. You can tell if you can see my hand next to them. They're just a super small pair, so I figured they'd make a good set of ribs for a rib sandwich video. So here we go. Basic seasoning. Basically what we're going to use a little bit of smoked paprika. This is this particular brand, Yummies. I bought this off of Amazon. It smells awesome. It tastes great. I can put a link in the description if you're interested in that. We're going to use some black pepper, a lot of black pepper, granulated garlic, and for the salt, all we're going to do is just use some of this seasonal. Now this is different. Generally, when I do ribs, I have my own treatment that I use, that I make. But for this, the flavor we're going for, you know, when you have a McRib, the sauce is the boss, even though that sauce that's on a McRib is gross to me. But so we're going to sauce these up pretty good when we make our sandwich. But the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of this, turn them over, and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of this smoked paprika on both sides. Like I said, we're using this just for a little bit of that smoky component, but as well as the color we're looking for. I'm not using a binder. The ribs are wet enough that we just got done cleaning them and pulling the membrane off. Didn't think you guys needed to see that. We've done that in a different video, and you can find that all over YouTube if you still need help with that component of this. So, and we're just going to put a little bit of the seasoned salt and pepper on the back half of these. A nice little light coat. That's the seasoned salt and the black pepper. I love black pepper. I don't know if you've recognized that or not yet in some of the videos, but I just love the flavor of black pepper, and I like the way it makes the food look when it's cooked. And then we're just going to go with another light layer of this garlic. Generally, when I make ribs, or if I'm making them on my trailer, my goal is not to have ribs that fall off the bone. My goal is for them to be tender, which they are, but I don't want them fall off the bone. But in this case, and in this cook for this rib sandwich, that's exactly what we're looking for, is for them to be completely off the bone, because we're going to need to remove these bones. Back with the paprika, that smoky flavor we're looking for. We're just going to let these sit a little bit, let them tack up, let the moisture dry out of them. And then when we get ready to put them on the grill, I'll bring you guys back in. So see you in a minute. See that moisture is beginning to draw out of these ribs, so now they're ready to go. They're ready for the smoker, or for the acorn. So now all we got to do is just take them outside and get them put on the grill. See you out there. We're on out here at the acorn. Got it running at 275, so it's ready to rock. And we're just going to add these ribs in there and let them do what they do. So the object of the game in this one is to get them things almost to a point of being overcooked. Like I said, we're trying to pull the bones out so we can make a sandwich. I'm not going to do a lot of playing with them. We're just going to let them go. We might let them rock for about an hour to an hour and a half without even touching them. Then we'll come back, check on them, and then wrap them. So that's all we're gonna do. If I do anything else with them, I'll bring you guys in, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna let them ride for at least the first hour, maybe hour and a half, and then after that, we'll take a look at them. So bring you guys back in here in a sec. It's actually been exactly an hour and 40 minutes. We have not opened the lid on this thing, so when I open it, you'll get to see it as soon as I do. Oh wow, they looking great. And that's what we're looking for. So now you can see the bones are pulled back. And that's why I like using this Kamado, because it's just like, almost like an oven. Once you set it, it just rides. You don't have to worry about, you know, it getting overheated or whatnot. So that's why I like using it. Now, some of these bones are ready to come out already. Some of them still got a little ways to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take them in the house, and we're going to wrap them in foil, bring them back out. That way we can just pull all the bones out. But the color and everything is exactly what we're looking for. They look great and they smell amazing. They're looking awesome. So let me go ahead and get a pan, get these in the house, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the wrap. See you in a minute. All right, guys, got them in. I don't know if you can see that real well, but these things look phenomenal. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to take them and we're going to wrap them. I'm not going to add anything special to the wrap outside of my barbecue sauce. This is the Taylorsfiresmoke, just my classic barbecue sauce. And all I'm going to do is take some and just smear some on top. That's it. We're going to wrap it up and put it back out there on the smoker. Nothing special. But now, like I said, we're just trying to get them tender. And we're gonna let that sauce caramelize a little bit on there and just get them sweet and sticky. That's not all the only time we're gonna put sauce on them. But that's all I wanna do. I don't wanna add anything else to it but the sauce. There's still enough liquid in these ribs to where they're not gonna dry out or anything like that. So again, just gonna take some of that sauce, do that, wrap these bad boys up. And it doesn't have to be tightly wrapped. It can be wrapped loosely or whatever. As long as you got them sealed pretty good to where, you know, a lot of the heat and steam is not going to escape, then you'll be good. So that's all, y'all. Put these things back out there on the smoker, and that's it. All right, guys, we've had the ribs wrapped up back on the grill for about an hour, just under an hour. Now all we want to do now is just check and make sure and see how they are as far as the tenderness is concerned. So see what we got. So now, yeah, if you can see that, they're ready now. So now I'm just going to take them on in the house. We're going to pull those bones and then put some more sauce on them. Bring them back out here, let them tack up for just a few minutes, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And then that's going to be it. Then we're going to be ready to assemble that sandwich. So let me get these in the house, get these bones pulled out, and I'll check with you guys back in just a sec. Back in the house. You can see these ribs, they look bomb. That's all I can say. But what we're going to do now, we're just going to take them, we're going to pull these bones, and I'm going to put them back on the foil and then put them back on the smoker. So what we're going to do now, we just want to turn these bad boys over. And you can see the bones are just about falling out of this one anyhow. Look at that. So again, that's what we were looking for with this particular cook on these ribs, because we're gonna put them on the sandwich. You just want to continue to eat and not have to worry about the bones. So those pull right on out of there, and they look great. So just going to continue to pull the bones out. We're going to flip them back over, and then we're going to add another layer of sauce on them. And that's it. So flip them back over. We're going to add another little layer of sauce. And leave them in the foil, but we're not going to cover them this time. We're just going to leave them uncovered. So let me go ahead and do the other step. I'll put them back on the smoker. When I see you again, we're going to be making a sandwich. So All right, guys. Here's our finished look. Those ribs are perfect, tender and boneless. Got the buns, got the pickles, got the white onion, a little more sauce if need be, but probably won't need it. So let's get this sandwich assembled. All right, guys, let's get this sandwich made up. Now the only thing, and I mean only thing, that the McRib has over what we're gonna have today is the bun. I do like the bun. I do not like the McRib sandwich meat, and I do not like the McRib sandwich sauce. But hey, I couldn't get those buns, but these I have to do. So all I'm gonna do, I am gonna just go completely cut it. Put that puppy down in my bag. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put my bun near that rib. That way I can get the perfect size cut. So all right, I'll get my tongs. Add my rib. You know, a McRib always comes with pickles. And you can go as little or as much as you like, but I like pickles. And white onion. Now this one here, this particular one is going to be for my wife. She is actually the one in the house that likes the McRibs. I don't really care for them, but after this one, I'm sure she's not going to be one to get that one from McDonald's anymore. It's a little white onion. And like I said, you could top it with more sauce if you needed to, but this is not going to need any more sauce. I'm sure it's perfect. You just top it. So that's it, guys. We've got some fries cooked. Let me go ahead and get her plate, then I'll together. Then I'll assemble mine. Then we'll go ahead and get a bite. See you in just a sec. All right, guys, we're back. Now it's time for me to make my sandwich real quick. Now I'm just going to take, get it as close as I can. Cut my rib in half. Now the thing where mine may be a little different from, well, quite naturally different from McDonald's or anybody else, I'm going to use some pickled red onions on my sandwich. I like the little bit of the bite, and I like the little bit of the brininess to go along with the sandwich. But other than that, we're definitely going to go with the pickle. And I love pickles, so plenty of those. But like I say, the difference is going to be, we're going to add some pickled red onion on mine. And a couple jalapenos. So we're going to add these pickled red onions. A little jalapeno for a little bite. And that's going to be my McRib. Look at that. Let you see that. Tell me you don't want that. All right, guys, let me finish getting my plate together. We'll go ahead and have that bite. Just a sec. All right, guys, got my sandwich made up, got my plate together. Like I said, this was inspired by AB over at Cooking and Grilling with AB. Make sure you check out his channel. Try to find that video where he did his sandwich. But this is my rendition of the McRib, the elevated rendition of what the McRib should be. I just want to let you go ahead and get a look at that one more time. Looks good, don't it? Let's go ahead and dig in and get a bite. Like I said, I did pickled red onion on mine along with the pickles. And jalapenos. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bomb. Look, y'all. Follow that recipe. I guarantee you won't find yourself in a McDonald's drive-thru buying a McRib ever again. That thing right there, fire. If you like the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the share button. Turn on that notification bell for me. We got more fire coming. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. Other than that, God bless you guys, and I'll see you next time.